All right, so today we toured this property, God's Country, in Shreveport. Unbelievable property. It's a RV resort. It's actually our second resort that we've got in our portfolio. Tons of different amenities that we're getting revenue from: propane, ice, golf cart storage, the different tenants that coming in, the nightly tenants that pay, the people that are here for weeks and months at a time, and then people that are here permanently or long term. Here you've got the laundry. We bag up ice here and sell it. People put out their propane tanks, fill up the propane tanks, sell it. Golf cart rentals, cabins, birthday party. I mean, it's just like there's so many different streams of income that just makes it even more and more recession-proof and bulletproof. Animals are huge. My wife's gonna love to have a dog park here. So if you wanna bring your dogs with you or whatever, make sure when you look at an RV park that you either, if it's not pet friendly, you may wanna consider it, because a lot of times people won't rent from you if it's not dog friendly. So they're not gonna teach you that in school.
I think we have one site available now that it just came available like yesterday. So what we'll do is reach out to those people and try to get that filled, people that are on the waiting list. Sometimes people find stuff, or they get different jobs, or they decide to stay in a hotel or whatever, but we'll go down that list.
So there's, from what you're saying, there's like a pretty good demand for people that just want nightly here.
We've been turning people away because we didn't have any sites available.
So something expansion would make sense if you were continuing to own the park or something like that.
Oh yeah, if I had the money, I'd be expanded already. So
Danny's got 52 sites on this side of the park, and everything stays. You can see the park's full now, so there's definitely a need for more sites on the park. We've actually started the design phase for this property, and then the property that goes down to the road on the other side. We built in 37 new sites. Some of those will actually have these canopies over the top of them, so we can definitely upcharge on those. But the property, it'll all flow. The idea is to make this park flow where the entrance and exit, everything works right. So we'll come in from the roadside, but everything will exit back out up there by where those pine trees are up there. We'll make all the traffic flow the same way, flow back out, makes the park work a little better.
If you're considering something like this as a resort, again, we had already talked about making it dog friendly, but of course you want it to where you got little kids, a lot of times your kids will want to tell you where you want to go on vacation. So if you have stuff like this, like we talked about the pool, we had a little lazy river. We've got this playground, and it's nice and covered and shady. So if you can put stuff on your park, whether you're starting an RV park or if you're investing in one that caters to kids, much more likely to increase your occupancy rate. All right, here's another really cool amenity about this park. We've got the teepees, we've got RVs, we got the cabins, we got the houses, and now we got the chuck wagons. Come check it out. So I have to admit, we've got right now, I think this is RV park number 21. Probably the closest one that we have to a resort like this is in Montana by Glacier. But we don't have anything like this. If you want to pan over here, got a little water slide, we got pool, and actually the people right now we're gonna respect their privacy and not show them, but they're sitting around here, and they said they usually go to the beach, and they said they don't live that far from here. They live in Shreveport, and they're like, now that they have this, their kids love to come here. So this is just another revenue stream that you can have for an RV park. So think about that whenever you're looking into investing in an RV park. Cool.
One thing many people don't know about RV parks is how many permanent residents there are on them. Many people think of RV parks as places where people just come, stay for a night or two, and leave, but in fact, a good percentage, sometimes a majority of an RV park is long-term permanent guests, and that creates a lot of economic stability for a park, and it leads to waiting lists, which are great things we like to see.
Yeah, so we're seeing more people that are working, like in different areas. Like we have the park that we have in Vicksburg, it's like 90%. It's like 200 sites. It was 50% occupied when we bought it in Vicksburg. Yeah, what we found at this park, the owner was telling us that 95% of it is mainly people that are here long-term, meaning years. So So whenever you buy a park or you're going to invest in a park, you always want to know what the demographics are of the tenants. So we knew there was a waiting list of people trying to get here that just want to stay a night or two. So now we have planned. We asked him, what would you do if you stayed here? He said, well, I would expand day one. So we're definitely going to do that, and we're only going to probably just allocate that just to the more nightly people, if possible.
Yeah, or a combination really, because there's high demand for both nightly and monthly tenants.
So we bought the park. It was like 200 sites, 50% occupied. And we started talking to the people that were there. It was like all workers from a nuclear power plant 5 miles down the road. I was like, well, I wonder if anybody's ever marketed. They haven't. Guess what? We're 90% full now, just because we told the workers there, hey, we got a park here. And they're like, so it's just like, it went from 50% to 90 just from that little thing. All right, so hopefully by now you understand if you want to invest in an RV park, whether you want to be a passive investor, you want to invest with a group, maybe like a syndication, some of the things to look for, or if you want to step it up and be an active investor and invest it and go buy a park out yourself and either manage it yourself, or you can, have another management company do it. Hopefully, all of these different things that we talked about today, the revenue streams that you can have, how important the different things are, like they just talked about, the roads, the Wi-Fi, the amenities, and different things to think about. So again, whether you're a passive investor or active investor, it really doesn't matter. You should be knowledgeable enough to make sure, if you're not knowledgeable enough, find somebody that's done it, pay for their help, or see if they can mentor you. We're happy to help answer questions for people that are looking to either invest on their own or with us, because we want people informed as much as possible, because man, once you wire that money and sign that check, it's all on you. So hopefully this helps, and we'll see you in the next video.